Hey, it's me. Welcome to Trump Mafia. Now, I don't want to pick on Alex Jones. He's a dwarf. I don't like picking on little people. But he's really kind of a figurehead for a lot of these anti-Israel, NWO people. And I can understand that, some of their views are very legitimate, but some are not. But what I can't stand is turncoats and traitors, and Alex Jones is one. Now, he really doesn't like the Jews, right? He hates the orange Jews. But let me tell you something. When Jesus Christ was captured by the Romans, it's only because there was somebody called Judas, right? That's number one. But then if you just imagine Pilate coming out and he's asking the Jews to choose who to crucify and who should die, Jesus Christ, a beautiful man, full of love and giving, or this criminal over here, right? And Alex Jones and the other Jews, they chose Trump. Trump must die. In the same way, Alex Jones decided to side with Syrians who gas little babies and the radical Islamics in Iran, and chose to point the finger at Trump somehow. A good man, a decent man, a patriot. Now, there's all kind of scum dripping off this Alex Jones that you have to wonder, is he taking money from George Soros? Is he taking money from a Russian bank? Or is he taking money from the Clintons? You just don't know. But there is something about this person that is so disgusting that I just wish that other people could see it. But you know that most of his followers aren't even Americans. They're foreigners that hate the USA. 90% of people that watch InfoWars and post comments are overseas people that hate the United States. That's it. So it's not really the Trump base, but it's like a figurehead kind of website and YouTube channel. They're not all that. Mark Dice, much more popular than Alex Jones, by far. And also you have to realize that these people are in it for the money, selling the vitamins and whatnot. And it's like Judas, right? How much did they give him? How much is Alex Jones getting for selling out President Trump? Disgusting. Now at Easter, of course, remember that Jesus Christ died on the cross for all of our sins, and he suffered a great deal. Now you look at President Trump, he's also suffering. It's very hard to see all these people around you betray you, or they're a step away from betraying you, or they're looking for a chance to betray you. And who can you trust? And there's only a few people that are solid as a rock, and family members. But if you really look at it, it's very tough. And Jesus also knew that Judas was going to betray him, but he let the events happen as he had foreseen. But we have to look at President Trump, and we have to let him know that we support him, that we are loyal, that we are solid as a rock. As for that cocaine dwarf in Austin, Texas, he's a nobody. President Trump knows that Alex Jones is a nobody. And he knows Michael Savage is a nobody. And that these are weasels. And that's why they're nobodies that will never be anyone, right? And karma will get them. These are not the important people in these historical times. What is important is that we stick together as loyalists, because we form a part of what President Trump is trying to do. Now you can see that the enemies are everywhere. The traitors are everywhere. The turncoats are everywhere. And it was like that in the War for Independence. You had many turncoats. Many Americans just wanted to collaborate with the enemy, with the British, and keep things the way they were, the status quo. What President Trump is doing is magnificent. And the amount of opposition to his candidacy was incredible. But now, as president, it's even worse. People are really trying to undermine the presidency, and in my eyes, it also means undermining the country. Now, even with Obama, who was a criminal and a traitor, people still did not undermine him the way they're undermining President Trump, who's a good-hearted man doing the right thing. Now, we are surrounded by demons, by evil, by traitors, by turncoats, by people that have given in to cheap temptations. And likewise, President Trump is surrounded by treachery. And that's why we have to be solid. That's why we have to be loyal. That's why we can never retreat. We can never surrender. And President Trump really is that bright light that makes these vampires cower in fear and hatred towards President Trump, planning their next action and saying this, saying that, trying to influence other people to hate on President Trump. We're talking about an army of evil, and we're in a bad state. I mean, it's an ongoing war. We have won some battles. We have many more to win. But we will win. And that is perhaps what bothers these people the most. In the end, they will lose, and we will win. And now I want to talk about this special I have on this iodine, Life Force 6000. If you act now, I'm just kidding.
Heading into twilight, spreading out her wings tonight. She got you jumping off the deck, shoving into all